exciting. Hey babes, what's up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. Basically, if you guys have clearly been keeping up with everything going on my channel, got a big baby growing in my belly. Just in general, you guys have been giving me and Evan so much love. We're obviously super excited. So that being said, there has been so many questions that you guys have been so eager to know. Has it been difficult? Has it been hard? What are my symptoms? What are my cravings? Because clearly the body goes through a lot at a time like this. And you guys did not disappoint. My question box has been popping and I just saved all the fun, interesting ones or the ones that have been like asked a ton. Today I am actually 25 weeks. It's equivalent to a little bit over 6 months pregnant. Gonna show you guys a little bump date in this video, tell you how I've been feeling, all the symptoms I've been having, all the food I've been ingesting because there's been a lot, and just some other eager questions you guys really want to know. So let's do it. If you're curious what I'm drinking, made myself a decaf almond milk latte. Okay, let's start at the beginning. How was your first trimester? What were your major symptoms? All of these symptoms were like in my first trimester, so from week 4 to week 12. Sore boobs was like a huge thing. It was one of the first things that I was feeling. And the two biggest symptoms I would say I had in the first trimester is being fatigued, so like super tired, wanting to sleep all the time, and feeling nauseous. My husband Eran would literally need to every single morning make me tea and make me avocado toast and bring it up to my room so that I can eat it in bed before I would get up, because if I would get up and I'd have an empty stomach, I would feel so nauseous. But it never led to like me throwing up, which I guess I'm very grateful for, because my mom said she had a horrible pregnancy with all 3 of us. The first 3 months she was throwing up every single day, multiple times a day. So I'm really lucky that my nauseousness never led to that, because throwing up, it's not fun. The next question is, how am I feeling currently? So like right now. Second trimester after week 14 has been amazing for me. I've literally been blessed that I got all my energy back finally. I'm like starting to do so many things around the house. I was even telling my friends where I'm in this nesting mode right now, where all I want to do is just organize my whole house. So my pantry has been like so clean. I pretty much just got rid of anything that was like junk or unnecessary in the house to like make room for baby, even though baby's like this small. Zero nauseousness, zero fatigue. I still get dizzy from time to time if I like stand for too long, or if I'm at a store and I'm like wearing my mask for a very long time. But for the most part, this trimester, I don't even really feel pregnant. I definitely just don't fit into my clothes and I'm still peeing a lot. So like that's kind of it. Okay, how big is the baby? So if you're comparing it to a vegetable or a fruit, today at 25 weeks, baby is the size of a cauliflower, which like, yeah, dudes, that's pretty big. Baby's about 34 centimeters and 660 grams. Then I got a lot of questions about my bump and how big it is and how many pant sizes I'm like going up now. So this is pretty much what my bump looks like, especially when I'm standing up. But let's say I used to be a size 4 in jeans, and now if I like want to wear jeans and button the button, I would be at least a size 8. But when it comes to pants, I've been getting maternity pants because it's like impossible to wear any of my old pants right now. And I've also gotten a couple of questions about how much weight I've gained since the pregnancy. Since the beginning of my pregnancy, I've gained about 10 pounds at this point. And now they say that I'm at a point where I'm supposed to be gaining a pound a week. So if I have like 15 weeks left, I need to gain at least 15 more pounds, which obviously I'm totally welcoming it. I'm not on any diets whatsoever. I'm really just eating what my body feels like is right. But keep in mind, with every pregnancy, your weight gain is going to be different. Even the first baby to the second baby can be completely different experiences. So just do your best not to compare yourself to others, and keep in mind that every belly is a beautiful belly. Okay, these 2 questions are kind of a piggyback. First is, are you always hungry? And then I got a ton of questions asking about my weirdest pregnancy cravings. Okay, so am I always hungry? In the first trimester, I would say no. Like nothing sounded good to me. Even my favorite foods did not sound good whatsoever. Fried foods sounded disgusting. Steamed foods sounded gross too. Or any meats whatsoever just did not sound appetizing. But now in the second trimester, everything sounds good to me. So it's not like I'm eating a crazy amount of food, but I'm just eating very frequently. So I'm eating smaller meals, but kind of throughout the day. So whether that's like a breakfast sandwich and then a salad and then soup later in the day and then some carbs and then some snacks, like a mix and match of everything. Smaller portions consistently throughout the day. And my weirdest craving were salty foods. So pickles, cheese, specifically feta cheese, which is like super salty. I've been loving and adding it on everything. Pretzels, buttered popcorn are like my snack of choice over chocolate any day. But yeah, pickles and cheese, those are definitely like the 2 biggest cravings that I've had throughout this pregnancy. Can you feel if it moves? Is it moving now? Baby lately, the last 2 weeks has been moving so much, and on my Instagram, if you guys follow me on there, you've been seeing sometimes I post little snippets of like baby saying good morning. You can literally see the baby doing like waves and bumps and kicking and pushing all around my belly. It's crazy to think I feel a little bit like I'm harboring an alien, but yeah, lately I've been feeling it a lot. If baby's moving right now, I don't think so. I feel the most movement when I'm like lying down flat on my back. If some music is blaring, they are going off. Whenever me or Evan talk to them, then all of a sudden we feel some movements too, which is really fun because baby can already recognize our voices. The next question, probably the most asked question. If you guys have noticed, I'm saying baby a lot and them because we haven't announced yet if we're having a baby boy or a baby girl. Okay, you guys, I know you've been eager to know. Eran and I actually do know the gender. So short answer is we're gonna keep it a secret a little bit longer. I don't think we're gonna make you wait until the end. It's very possible I'm gonna let it slip, or maybe I already did throughout this video. We just kind of still wanted to keep a secret to ourselves, but we're not taking it super seriously. We obviously are happy with whatever gender we have. As long as it's a healthy baby, that's all that matters. But yeah, be a little bit more patient, you guys. Definitely gonna let you know before the baby gets here. And yeah, we're excited for when we announce. So because I thrift so much and I love thrifting, I got a ton of questions on will I thrift clothes for the baby, or if I already thrifted some cute clothes for the baby. Duh! Do you know how many cute baby clothes there are at the thrift store? Like, it's actually ridiculous. My friends and I, over the last 2 years, every time we go on a thrift trip, if I find something like super cute for our future baby, I picked it up. And you already know I have a little thrift collection of things I'm gonna dress our baby in. I'm actually gonna show you a little sneak peek of a couple things I already got. So the first thing, if you saw our pregnancy reveal photos, you already saw the little baby Nike Air Force Ones I found. I thrifted these for just $12. Like 2 days before our photo shoot, I found them at the thrift store and I was like, how perfect are they? Because for the photo, we wanted to recreate one where me and Eran are both wearing our Nikes, and we have our little baby Nikes too. And you guys know how big I am on shoes and sneakers, so every time I go to the thrift store, I just have to hit up the little kid section and see if they have some nice ones, because I am starting a collection for them. And then this jacket, it's definitely not for a baby, but for when baby grows up a little bit. I thrifted this like 2 years ago maybe, and it's a little kid's Ferrari jacket. How freaking cute. On one of my past thrift trips, I actually thrifted one for myself, and I'm so sad now that I sold that jacket, because when I found this one a few months later, I was like, what a perfect opportunity to match with our future child. Maybe I'll find another one for myself in the future, but how freaking cute for him or her to wear. I can't wait. So yeah, stay tuned for the baby thrifting videos. I'm actually gonna probably start those pretty soon. Are you nervous about giving birth? Before getting pregnant, the whole idea of like being pregnant and labor and like giving birth and having a child kind of freaked me out a little bit, because if you just imagine what has to come out of where, and the size of that thing and the size of that thing, like, do you know what I mean? I used to think about it so much and it like really freaked me out. And as soon as I actually found out I was pregnant, it's like all my fears and my worries just like disappeared completely. I'm not scared of labor anymore, like contractions or pushing or any of that kind of stuff. I just feel like when it's time, my body will know what to do and everything will just turn out okay. But yeah, knowing that you're responsible for a kid and like how they're gonna grow up, that's more of a scary thought, that you're in charge of a human and how they're gonna turn out in this world. But I'm confident I think Eran and I will do a good job. Another labor question was, will you give birth naturally or are you gonna do an epidural? So in an ideal world, I want to get to the hospital, I want to be able to push out the baby, not having to do epidural or C-section or any of that kind of stuff. But that being said, that plan can always change. If I'm going to the hospital and I see that I'm in labor for so long and my body just can't relax because of the pain, so at that point I'll just take the epidural, because clearly my body may need that agent to help me relax. And whatever experience we end up having is the one that God clearly planned for us. So I'm just gonna try my best to smile through it all and just roll with the punches. Another top question was all about names. If we have a name so far, if we already know what we're gonna name our baby, if we have any ideas. And I'm gonna say straight up, I feel like Eran and I are really picky with names, because I'm hoping that we can speak Hebrew to our baby, and majority of my family are all like Hebrew speaking obviously. So it's very important for us to not only have a Jewish name, but have a Jewish name that sounds good in Hebrew and also in English. So that being said, whether we have a boy or a girl, we have one name of each gender that we like. So I only like one boy name and one girl name, and knowing what we have, we already know what name we're gonna be using. But in our religion, we're actually not supposed to name our baby or like announce the name of our baby until the baby is born. So for that reason, that's probably gonna be the only thing that we're not gonna be sharing until the baby is born. But yes, we do have one boy name and one girl name that we really like. Okay, my pregnancy brain just realized I've been recording this whole video without a mic. All these echoes and stuff, you can probably hear the traffic right next door. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's another thing that's totally real. Pregnancy brain. You forget things and like do things that just don't make sense. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about this pregnancy and giving you all the little information and insight on how I've been feeling and doing and eating and craving. And if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give it a really big thumbs up. Let me know down below if any of my answers have surprised you, if you guys had different experiences in your pregnancy, or any comment you guys want to chat about. You guys know I'm really active in the comments and I love responding to all of you. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm trying my best to like keep you updated on stories on there. Just posting my little bump dates, sharing everything that I'm eating or making, because there's a lot of food going in my belly lately. But yeah, thank you guys again all so much for watching. I love you forever and always. Be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye!